Chapter 21 Tortured to Death. Chapter 21 Tortured to Death. Nighttime was when demonic beasts will come out foraging for food, and the entire hunting grounds had now become a restless place. It was extremely dangerous for the Luo family disciples, so they had to find a safe place to hide. However, when it came to Luo Tian, this was the perfect time for his killing feast. The more demonic beasts, the better. Whoosh, whoosh. A black shadow shuttled through from a branch on a tree to another larger tree. His eyes were like an eagle's as he cautiously scanned the dark area. A few minutes later, below a tree was a scarlet-flamed wolf whose eyes gave off a green flash as it tore apart a demonic beast corpse that was killed during the day. Luo Tian lightly laughed and said to himself, "We'll start with you." His figure moved and his whole body descended down. Without allowing Luo Tian to stabilize himself, the scarlet-flamed wolf gave a low growl and suddenly pounced towards him. Its pair of long fangs was dripping a long trail of saliva. The starving, brutal scarlet-flamed wolf couldn't wait to swallow Luo Tian down with a single bite. Courting death. Luo Tian clenched his fists and his speed increased. A single punch was struck out, thunder strike. A trace of lightning on his fist flew out. A single punch smashed into the scarlet-flamed wolf's abdomen, causing it to cry out in pain. The scarlet-flamed wolf then got back up and used its hind legs to pounce for another strike. Luo Tian's lips turned to a sneer as his left fist was ready to take action. The moment before the scarlet-flamed wolf arrived, Luo Tian yelled out, "Tiger charge! Break!" The punch landed on the scarlet-flamed wolf's head, smashing it to death instantly. The system made an alert sound. Ding! Congratulations to player Luo Tian for killing a scarlet-flamed wolf. You have gained 200 experience points, 20 profound energy. However, right at this moment, two figures landed in front and behind Luo Tian. They both were giving off a strong aura of killing intent. Luo Tian humphed and coldly said, "You guys have finally appeared." Ever since the beginning, Luo Tian was cautious and alert to his surrounding environment. Apart from being cautious of demonic beasts, he was even more vigilant of Luo Lin's appearance. After killing for an entire afternoon, there had to be some Luo family disciples that had found him. The sudden appearance of Wang Cheng and Luo Qing didn't surprise Luo Tian at all. He actually started smiling. Demonic beasts were monsters, humans were also monsters. The moment those two landed, Luo Tian had already smiled to himself, "Red names, these monsters might attack me any moment now, right?" Wang Cheng had a proud and cold smile on his face, "Big piece of Luo trash, you've really made us wait for a long time." Those two had been secretly lurking in the area, thinking Luo Tian would be hiding in the cave tonight. They never expected he would actually come out alone to kill demonic beasts, so how could they miss out on this heaven-sent opportunity? Luo Tian pretended he didn't know a thing. "What's the reason my two clan brothers to come looking for me?" Luo Qing had a contemptuous smile as he stepped forward. "Young Master Luo Lin wanted me to warn you that Li Shuai is his woman, and it's best that you keep your distance from her." "Oh." Luo Tian faintly replied and then asked, "Is there anything else then?" Wang Cheng also moved up, sealing Luo Tian's path of retreat. "Young Master Luo Lin wants you to come with us. If you know what's good for you, obediently follow us." Without waiting for Wang Cheng to finish, Luo Tian interrupted, "What's good for me? Is it edible? You pretending to be nuts? Quit wasting time talking crap with him and beat the shit out of him, we'll see if he still keeps pretending." Luo Qing's eyes shifted as he coldly said, "Luo Tian, I'm giving you one last chance. Hand over your space plaque and obediently follow us. That's the only way you can avoid the pains of the flesh, or else." After saying that, Luo Qing revealed a cold sneer. The two took another step forward and were now less than 3 steps before Luo Tian. Luo Tian's lips quivered and showed a fearful expression before weakly saying, "You two aren't going to kill me, right? I'm still the Luo family's young master, so killing me is equivalent to a serious crime. The Luo family will not let you two go." As he was saying this, Luo Tian's body started trembling. The fearful expression and the trembling of the body were exactly on cue. It was even better than the Hollywood actors in his previous life. Ha ha ha, the Luo family's young master, you're kidding right? Big piece of Luo trash, this hunting contest will be the time of your death. No one will know who killed you. Everyone will only know the trash. Luo Tian with a crippled Danshan overestimated himself and entered the ghostly mountain range. Upon meeting a zero-rank demonic beast, he died from a single bite without leaving a corpse behind. I'm simply too mother-f***ing smart, ha ha ha. When seeing Luo Tian's frightened looks, Wang Cheng and Luo Qing couldn't help laugh to themselves, thus lowering their cautiousness. You mother-f***er aren't just smart, you're simply beyond a genius. Suddenly, the look of Luo Tian's eyes changed and the aura of a profound pupil 5th rank exploded forth. His fists made their move and the long-awaited power came forth. Thunder Tiger Charge. His body was like a bow and his fists were like arrows as it burst forth. Boom! Wang Cheng didn't have time to respond and his abdomen was struck. Blood sprayed from his mouth as Luo Tian's punch caused him to fly out backwards. Shock appeared on Luo Qing's face as he roared out, "Damn piece of trash, you refuse to drink the wine of respect but drink the wine of penalty? A profound pupil 5th rank dares to act arrogant in front of me? This daddy will let you know the strength of a profound pupil 6th rank, cut the bullshit." Berserk. Rumble, the profound energy value immediately dropped by 300 points and a powerful energy exploded forth instantly shaking the forest. Those demonic beasts lurking around became silent as this huge power caused them to lower themselves on the ground in fear. Luo Tian's body was shaking, with Berserk's enhancement, his strength doubled and his speed doubled. Dealing with Luo Qing at the profound pupil 6th rank, he didn't need to use Berserk and could still play him to death. But Luo Tian enjoyed the feeling of overkill, to use a bomb against a mosquito because it feels awesome. This was the only way to make Luo Qing's proud face twist in agony and making him dare not to recall this memory in hell. Seeing the ferocious expression on Luo Qing, Luo Tian grinned and roared out, "Die! You're the one that's going to die!" Luo Qing's eyes glared in anger as a mirage of swords appeared in the dark night. With the flash of a sword mirage, the strike was about to arrive. Upon seeing Luo Tian unmoving at the same spot, Luo Qing proudly laughed, "You've gone nuts. Dog thing, a profound pupil 5th rank acting tough in front of me? You're courting death." The sword stabbed straight for Luo Tian's forehead. The sword was less than half a centimeter away and Luo Qing was extremely excited. With the extent of his sword strike, there's no way Luo Tian would be able to dodge this. Luo Qing was ecstatic because by killing Luo Tian, not only would he get rewards from young master Luo Lin, he would also gain the space plaque in Luo Tian's possession. Thus he would easily become a core disciple of the Luo family. Muahaha, Luo Qing's lips couldn't help curve into a smile as he was thinking this, his life filled with happiness was at hand. However, the moment he was most exhilarated and the moment his sword tip was half a centimeter from piercing into Luo Tian made his move. His eyebrows twitched as right fist struck out. A burst of energy aura came out as his right fist struck the blade of the sword. Wanting to block a sword with your bare fist? You are indeed trash or just a dumb retard, ha ha ha, bare fist against a steel sword? Luo Qing laughed out loud in ridicule. The moment he laughed, his right hand tightened as a large energy traveled down the sword blade towards him. His arm shook and became numb, and his sword almost fell from his grasp. Luo Qing's expression underwent drastic changes. Roar! A single punch deflected Luo Qing's sword while the left fist followed up and the punch landed on Luo Qing's chest. Bang! His chest almost burst open as Luo Qing's face instantly paled. His body lost its center gravity as his legs staggered backwards, his pair of eyes glared at Luo Tian unable to understand why his strength was so powerful. The strength and speed of someone at the profound pupil 5th rank cannot be stronger than someone at the profound pupil 6th rank. Each level was similar to one's shackles where they cannot go beyond. But somehow Luo Tian's strength was completely contradictory to that rule. Luo Tian should have died with that sword strike, yet he was completely calm without any fear. What made him so confident? He couldn't figure it out, he just couldn't understand at all. As he couldn't understand what was going on, Luo Qing's heart began to fill with fear. Seeing Luo Tian coming closer one step at a time, the fear started causing his body to tremble. Luo Tian, what do you want? The rules of the hunting contest clearly stipulate we can't kill each other. Once found out, Luo Tian then faintly smiled, how come you didn't say this from the beginning? I clearly remember you started off by saying something like being devoured by demonic beasts and not even a single hair would remain. Oh crap, I finally realized how resourceful your idea was. Luo Qing's figure kept staggering backwards before tripping over from a piece of rock sticking out from the ground. His face paled even more. Don't kill me, young master Luo Tian. Don't kill me, I will listen to you from now on. Please don't kill me, it's no use begging now. You are basically experience points, so how can this daddy miss out on it? Luo Tian's fists were filled with a heavy energy before he smashed it onto the ground, causing it to crack apart. The moment Luo Qing felt relieved that the punch didn't land on him, a raging power involuntarily forced his body to bounce up into the air. Luo Tian's lips curved into a smile as his pair of fists became similar to torrential rain, bang, bang, bang. Each punch caused an inexplicable excitement to rise within Luo Tian. The explosive power behind Berserk was too mother-f***ing awesome. Ding! Congratulations to player Luo Tian for killing Luo Qing. You have gained 210 experience points, 25 profound energy. Congratulations to player Luo Tian for gaining 2 foundation building pills. Congratulations to player Luo Tian for gaining +1 to the undefeated value. Luo Qing had died. He was practically tortured to death. Another punch sent Luo Qing flying away before Luo Tian turned around to stare at Wang Cheng lying on the ground. Stop playing dead, it's your turn now. With those words, Wang Cheng almost had the shit scared right out of him. He got up and started running, hating that his mother didn't give birth to him with a pair of extra legs. Luo Tian coldly sneered, little sheep, this daddy wants to see where you can run off to. The power of Berserk was still activated, so Luo Tian caught up to Wang Cheng in several breaths of time. A single punch killed him and the system made an alert sound. Ding! This chapter was sponsored by John D. of Norway and the readers viewing ads here. Chapter 22 Little Darling, here I come. Chapter 22 Little Darling, here I come. After getting rid of Luo Qing and Wang Cheng, Luo Tian didn't return to the cave. The night had just begun and the hunt had just started. For such a good leveling place, why would Luo Tian waste his time going back now? He sent out his senses and faintly detected a presence. Luo Tian turned around with a faint smile before quickly diving into the midst of the dark forest. Die! Ow! A 6-legged lizard fell to the ground while its body gradually stiffened. An alert then sounded off in Luo Tian's mind. He was currently surrounded by demonic beast corpses. His experience bar had gone up by a large portion and it was only missing a bit before he could level up. Seeing all the experience points, Luo Tian faintly smiled and said to himself, with the leveling system in my grasp, there's no need to worry about raising my level. You're so arrogant because you're at the profound pupil 8th rank? Luo Lin, just watch how this daddy will smack you around. How can anyone compare to this speed of improvement? In a short several days, he was about to level up to the profound pupil 6th rank. This was similar to riding on a space rocket. The more he killed, the more powerful he felt. Luo Tian was currently drenched in the blood of demonic beasts. The blood on his body had dried up to the point where it looked like a blood-red armor, and the scent of his body had basically become the thick smell of blood. Several hours later, unknowingly, Luo Tian had arrived at the edge of the hunting grounds. The danger within the darkness had become more intense, and there were many pairs of dark green eyes currently staring at Luo Tian. Suddenly, on top of a cliff, a wolf king with a white mane at the height of 2 meters and a length of 3 meters started howling. A woo-hoo! A heart-palpitating wolf howl reverberated throughout the forest. Right after that, many dozens of wolves also howled along as if creating a resonance. After howling, the huge wolf jumped off the cliff and quickly dashed towards Luo Tian's location. The midst of the forest also started getting restless. Oh crap! Did I encounter a pack of wolves? Surprise hit Luo Tian's state of mind, yet a cold smile were formed on his lips. He then said to himself, this big brother was coincidentally missing a bit of experience to level up and was thinking whether I should exit out of the hunting grounds to kill demonic beasts. Now that you guys are seeking your own deaths, it exactly suits my needs. Immediately after, the eyebrows of Luo Tian tightened before he senses locked onto a scarlet-flamed wolf before charging out. The difficulty level of dealing with pack of wolves weren't the same as others. Their attacks were different than other demonic beasts. Under the Wolf King's command, there was a pattern to their attacks as they coordinated with each other. They were even able to use some battle tactics. The combat power of a mere dozens of wolves was equivalent to 100 other demonic beasts. But wealth always comes with risks. The sudden appearance of dozens of wolves meant over 10,000 experience points, right? Moreover, fighting against a pack wolves will be able to enhance his own combat skills. Fighting on the line between life and death will be a great help to Luo Tian. Only when one faced adversity would one quickly improve. Thunder strike! Luo Tian roared out as his right fist struck out with a trace of lightning. Ow! That scarlet-flamed wolf cried out, flying off to the side while another wolf pounced off from its hind legs, flying through the air. You're courting death. Tiger charge! Luo Tian's left fist quickly swept out while he quickly moved to the right afterwards. When one punch succeeded, his second punch would follow up. Bang! 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 A series of punches smashed the scarlet-flamed wolf's head, and he didn't stop until he heard the system alert in his mind. Ow! Awoo! More and more scarlet-flamed wolves surrounded Luo Tian with him in the middle. They started strutting around him in circles while letting off low growls. They were all glaring at Luo Tian but not attacking, as if they were waiting for something. It was without a doubt that they were waiting for the Wolf King. Luo Tian knew this point, so that's why before the Wolf King's arrival, he wanted to kill as much scarlet-flamed wolves as possible. Once the Wolf King appears, the explosive power behind this pack of wolves would be immeasurable. Moreover, the Wolf King was a second-rank demonic beast. With Luo Tian's profound pupil 5th-rank strength, there's no way he can deal with it. Kill! Focusing his state of mind, Luo Tian's eyes revealed killing intent. He then clenched his fist before quickly rushing outwards once more. Thunder Tiger charge! Bang! Die for me! Luo Tian's pair of fists was like a torrential rain as it continuously struck out. Wherever his fists landed, blood would splash out like a dance of death. Without the command of the Wolf King, the pack of wolves was in a complete mess and was no threat to Luo Tian. But Luo Tian clearly knew this was only a temporary situation. In less than half a minute, awoo! A howl that could steal one's soul came from a distance. The eyes of the scarlet-flamed wolves changed and they started baring their long fangs. Their previous look of fear had now transformed into a look of viciousness. All the scarlet-flamed wolves stopped retreating and started edging closer towards Luo Tian. Luo Tian's lips formed a sneer as he mumbled, "Has the Wolf King arrived?" Awoo! Another howl was heard. The 5 scarlet-flamed wolves in the front then initiated their attack, revealing chill-inducing fangs reflecting the moonlight from the gap of the leaves. Phew! Luo Tian lightly exhaled while his heart calmed down. He then roared out, "Kill!" His pair of fists was like an illusion as it struck out 4 times in less than a second. That speed was already his limit, which was also the shackle of someone at the profound pupil 5th rank. 4 scarlet-flamed wolves fell to the ground while the system alert sounded off in his mind. Hiss! A claw swiped at him and the clothes on Luo Tian's shoulder was shredded. 3 lines of blood appeared and the pain caused Luo Tian to suddenly suck in a breath of air. A claw swipe had succeeded and the wolf immediately retreated. It was at this instant that 10 scarlet-flamed wolves pounced forth. Luo Tian's mind tensed up since he never expected the Wolf King's intelligence to be so high. And under the command of the Wolf King, this pack of wolves seemed to be unafraid of death. Since 5 of them didn't work, then try 10. If 10 wolves didn't work, most likely there would be even more after that. What the f*ck, isn't this a tactic to wear me out? Luo Tian frowned as he faced 10 scarlet-flamed wolves. His eyes locked in a direction and said to himself, I have to get rid of the Wolf King first or else they'll tire me to death. Immediately afterwards, Luo Tian roared in his mind, Berserk! Rumble! His strength and speed suddenly surged. In that instant, Luo Tian quickly escaped the attack of the 10 scarlet-flamed wolves and shot off towards a large tree. His target was the Wolf King behind the large tree. It was originally dark in the forest, and for someone at the profound pupil 5th rank, their vision wouldn't extend further than 2-3 meters out. So how did Luo Tian find the presence of the Wolf King behind the large tree? It's very simple. The Wolf King was a mini-boss and there was a golden light below its feet. Such an eye-catching golden light amidst this dark and gloomy forest, how can Luo Tian not see it? Upon seeing that Luo Tian was rushing towards the Wolf King, the eyes of the other scarlet-flamed wolves turned vicious and red as they pounced right after him. As for the huge white Wolf King, its eyes deepened in thought as it bared its fangs. It started issuing a low growl before a ferocious aura burst out of its body. Without waiting for Luo Tian to arrive, the Wolf King pounced out himself. Its huge body gave off an unprecedented heavy pressure as it weighed down on Luo Tian's state of mind. Its body was like a huge chunk of lead as it crushed down, the pressure making one's spirit feel extremely uncomfortable. Luo Tian's expression tensed up and cursed out, that mother f***er, it knows how to use formless pressure on others, shit. In that instant, the Wolf King swiped its claws in midair and 2 cold and incomparably sharp wind blades reflected the moonlight. A special skill. Shock appeared on Luo Tian's face as he retrieved his fists and rolled his body to dodge the wind blades. He awkwardly got up from the ground, and before he even regained his balance, the Wolf King once again released another pair of wind blades. Boom! There was a deep cut left behind on the tree. If the wind blades landed on a person, their body would most likely split into 2. Oh crap, I'm completely not its opponent. Luo Tian started panicking inside. This Wolf King was probably a 3rd-rank demonic beast, and probably one of the stronger ones amongst that rank. This was the power behind a boss-level character. Since he failed his sneak attack, Luo Tian started retreating and was once again surrounded by the scarlet-flamed wolves. Seeing Luo Tian's awkward demeanor, the Wolf King's eyes revealed a look of disdain and ridicule. It was as if the Wolf King was laughing at Luo Tian for being unable to know the immensity of the heavens and the earth. What the f***, I'm being laughed at by a beast. Flames started flaring in Luo Tian's heart as he cursed, you mother f***er, you dare to laugh at this daddy? Just watch how this daddy will play you to death. Luo Tian had been ridiculed a lot lately, and even though his face looked fine, there was an inferno brewing in his heart. Never would he have imagined that even a demonic beast would ridicule him, so how could he take it anymore? If he doesn't play that demonic beast to death, how would he have face to continuing living? Luo Tian did a quick glance at his experience bar and then coldly sneered to himself, a profound pupil 5th rank isn't your opponent, then what about a profound pupil 6th rank? Immediately after, Luo Tian looked like he went crazy as he released all the power of Berserk. He then rushed towards the pack of wolves, and death was abound with every punch. The amount of scarlet-flamed wolves rapidly declined. Since Luo Tian's strength doubled, killing these 1st-rank demonic beasts was as simple as killing chickens. No matter how talented the Wolf King was at commanding them, it was still useless. This was how powerful Berserk was. Die! Die! Ding! In less than a minute, an extra 10 plus scarlet-flamed wolf corpses appeared, and the pack of wolves were reduced by a half. The last ounce of power behind Berserk exploded forth as Luo Tian heavily smashed out. Ding! Congratulations to player Luotian for killing a scarlet-flamed wolf. You have gained 200 experience points, 20 profound energy, ding. Congratulations to player Luotian for leveling up. Your current level is profound pupil 6th rank. I've leveled up. Ha ha ha, Luotian laughed into the air. The injuries on his body quickly healed while his stamina was recovered. He then stared at the Wolf King off in a distance before coldly saying, "Little darling, here I come." Chapter 23 Unexpected Super Strong Boss. Chapter 23 Unexpected Super Strong Boss. Profound Pupil 6th rank and Profound Pupil 5th rank were completely two different concepts. Within every small level, one's speed and strength was set. Upon breaking through, one would experience a qualitative leap in power. Even under the enhancement of Berserk, a Profound Pupil 5th rank was not the Scarlet-Flamed Wolf King's opponent. With just a few wind blades, Luotian couldn't even get close to the Wolf King's body. After breaking through, the aura on his body had clearly changed. The eyes of the Scarlet-Flamed Wolf King changed as it unconsciously took a step back. Luotian's current aura caused it to experience a slight trace of fear. At this time, Luotian glared in anger as he pointed at the Wolf King and cursed, "Your sister. You dared to ridicule this daddy? Let's see you ridicule me some more now." One step at a time, Luotian walked forward as he said that while the Scarlet-Flamed Wolf King started taking steps backward. Awoo! Suddenly, a scarlet-flamed wolf besides the Wolf King pounced out attempting to bite Luotian's neck. His palm like a knife, Luotian roared out and hacked down, scram! Bang! A palm strike had cut off its head. The scarlet-flamed wolf didn't even have time to react and had already died. Insta-kill with a palm. Luotian was secretly overjoyed. The strength of a profound pupil 6th rank feels like double of a profound pupil 5th rank. A simple palm strike could insta-kill a first-rank demonic beast. This is 2F***ing awesome. Breakthrough. He had to quickly make more breakthroughs. This was exactly like a video game. The higher the level, the stronger the character. Luolin wasn't going to let him off, and neither will the Luo family. And Luotian will also not let any of them off. Come. Accept your death. Luotian's eyes tensed up as he didn't want to waste any more time. He then roared in his mind, Berserk. Bzzzzzzzztt, a buzzing noise came from his body and the powerful Berserk energy erupted forth. Ripples of power visible to the naked eye could be seen. Strength had been doubled, speed had also been doubled. At this moment, Luotian was like a bullet that had just burst out with a whoosh, directly charging towards the scarlet-flamed Wolf King who kept on retreating. All the other scarlet-flamed wolves acted like they didn't care about their own lives as they all rushed forth to protect their Wolf King. Luotian wasn't going to refuse this and will happily take everything offered to him. The Thunder Tiger Fist was continuously displayed and his proficiency rate increased like crazy. Under the strikes of his heavy fist, a bloody path was opened up before him. His body had been clawed by the wolves a few times, yet the searing pain made him even more excited. Ding! Congratulations to player Luotian for killing a scarlet-flamed wolf. You have gained 200 experience points, 20 profound energy, ding! Congratulations to player Luotian for killing a scarlet-flamed wolf. You have gained 200 experience points, 20 profound energy. The system alert rang out like crazy as if it was the height of a symphony orchestra. The tide of sounds would make any person's blood boil. There were less and less scarlet-flamed wolves now, and the Wolf King's original slight fear had gradually turned to a shaking fear. With a low growl, its speed of retreat began to increase. Luotian was pressing forward with his stride. He didn't even have time to cut off the heads of all those scarlet-flamed wolf corpses behind him. This was considered a huge amount of points. Ow! 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 The scarlet-flamed Wolf King gave a series of low growls. Once the scarlet-flamed wolf was killed by Luotian's hand, the Wolf King immediately turned around and fled quickly. Luotian coldly sneered, "You want to run? This daddy will see where you can run to." He stepped out and quickly chased after it. Thus a human and a beast were now shuttling through the trees of the forest. One can't say the scarlet-flamed Wolf King was slow because in several breaths, it had already dashed over 100 feet. This was because it cultivated a wind-type martial skill which allowed it to borrow its power. Demonic beasts being able to cultivate or comprehend martial skills was an innate ability born of nature. Wind, rain, thunder, lightning, gold, wood, water, fire, or earth were all attributes of nature. Each and every one was an extremely powerful existence. But since the level of the scarlet-flamed Wolf King was too low, he couldn't display its power to its maximum potential. But even given that, trying to catch up to it already took Luo Tian a lot of effort. If it weren't for the enhancement of Berserk, he wouldn't be able to get near it at all. A second-rank demonic beast was actually much stronger than a profound pupil 6th rank. If it weren't for him having Berserk's ability of doubling his strength, speed, and other attributes, Luo Tian wouldn't be its opponent at all. This was the benefit and power of a martial skill. Run, I want to see where you can run to. Didn't you ridicule this daddy? Come, let me see you ridicule this daddy again, mother ***er. Luo Tian sarcastically said in an arrogant manner. He was the first to be ridiculed, so now it Luo Tian's turn to ridicule the Wolf King back. The scarlet-flamed Wolf King didn't dare turn around and just kept running towards the depths of the forest. Unknowingly, Luo Tian had already been chasing the Wolf King to the borders of the hunting grounds. If they continued going, they would reach the depths of the ghostly mountain range where third-rank demonic beasts could appear at any time. Luo Tian didn't care about this because since he met a boss, what reason was there not to kill it? This scarlet-flamed Wolf King wasn't some ultimate boss yet, was still considered a mini-boss. It might even drop some good equipment, or at least, Luo Tian can attain its blood essence. He would then be one step closer to the 10,000 beast bloodline. The atmosphere of the forest had started to become strange. There were no demonic beasts around and the complete silence was rather terrifying. The scarlet-flamed Wolf King was focused on running away and didn't notice this. It wants to get out of the hunting grounds range. I need to think of a way to play it to death. Luo Tian didn't dare to enter the depths of the ghostly mountain range. He then noticed a small hill in the blurry distance and said to himself, "This will be the place I mess with him." Immediately after, Luo Tian once again roared in his mind, Berserk. His profound energy level decreased by 300 points and his speed was increased. He was currently only about 50-60 feet from the Wolf King. The scarlet-flamed Wolf King shook in fear a bit as it could sense Luo Tian's body had been enhanced. With a powerful pounce of its hind legs, it leapt up to a branch and then started leaping from tree to tree. At this time, Luo Tian had chased past the hunting grounds and entered the depths of the ghostly mountain range. They were almost at the area of a small hill. Luo Tian started getting anxious. Whoosh! Just when the scarlet-flamed Wolf King arrived at the area of the small hill, a sudden gust of wind blew by. The small hill miraculously stood up and became bigger and taller and ***ck. That's not a mother ***ing hill, it's a huge demonic beast. In an instant. Flee! Luo Tian didn't even bother thinking and immediately turned around to escape as he almost shit his pants. He happened to glance behind him and saw a huge demonic beast swallow the scarlet-flamed Wolf King in one gulp before hearing a swallowing noise. Luo Tian then sighed to himself, "My scarlet-flamed Wolf King, my mini-boss." At the same time Luo Tian turned around, a pair of eyes the size of lanterns also stared back at him. Like a tsunami, he felt something crash into his state of mind. The feeling was extremely uncomfortable, like he was being crushed alive. But it was also this glance that the golden circle below the demonic beast almost blinded Luo Tian. A boss. A powerful peerless boss. It was definitely a super powerful boss that will explode with riches. Luo Tian heavily swallowed back down his saliva. I really want to play it to death. It'll definitely have good loots and might even have a demon core, for demonic beasts to have a demon core. Luo Tian's state of mind was under pressure, yet he still couldn't contain his excitement. Being excited was one thing while Luo Tian wasn't an idiot. When a profound pupil 6th rank meets a demonic beast of that caliber, all they can do is run. Daring to stay half a second more and one will end up just like the scarlet-flamed Wolf King. Flee. Flee as fast as one can. Flee with your life on the line. As long as one could keep their life, anything could happen in the future. Luo Tian ran like his life depended on it while Berserk continued being released. He ran with all his strength for half an hour before he glanced behind him and finally stopped. While gasping for air, Mother Fasterisker, this daddy almost died of fright. As he was still gasping for air, his face paled again upon recalling the previous scene. That demonic beast was too badass, it was simply a peerless existence. However, during the time when Luo Tian was fleeing, the Zhou family's second elder's black figure flashed by and held his breath. He had hid his aura while staring at the huge demonic beast standing up. He then coldly smiled. I never imagined that the kid Luo Tian wasn't suppressed by the furious Thunder Bull's pressure. He truly is lucky, but, Zhou Hengran smiled eerily, Luo family, let Zhou Hengran send you a big gift. Immediately after jumping down, he started creeping towards the furious Thunder Bull. All of this was being witnessed by Song Yankin as he watched Zhou Hengran anger the furious Thunder Bull and drawing it into the hunting grounds. Song Yankin narrowed his eyes and said to himself, Zhou Hengran is really too vicious, this is basically destroying the roots of the Luo family. Not long after, the furious Thunder Bull ran all over the hunting grounds in a rampage. Rumble! Rumble! It roared out into the air, shaking the heavens. All the demonic beasts were lying on the belly shaking in fear while the nearby Luo family disciples had their state of mind split apart and shattered to their deaths. The furious Thunder Bull stepped into the hunting grounds territory and the whole place turned deathly silent. Danger! This was extreme danger. Chapter 24 Crisis Chapter 24 Crisis Early morning, the Luo family's main hall. Luo Jianshan was frowning as he looked at the fourth elder Luo Kunshan in a gloomy manner. He then acted like the family's boss and blamed, "Fourth elder, how did you clean up the hunting grounds? You didn't even notice a fourth-rank demonic beast? If you can't even take care of a little matter like this, I'm afraid there's no use for you to keep being an elder." Luo Kunshan was responsible for this matter and he had no clue why there would be a sudden appearance of a fourth-rank demonic beast. But this was a handle that Luo Jianshan had grasped onto to ridicule him, so Luo Kunshan couldn't even raise his head. After all, this was truly considered his negligence. Luo Xiaoshan had a sneer on his face and used this opportunity to add, "Brother Kunshan, for the furious Thunder Bull to enter the hunting grounds, this is equivalent of a tiger entering a sheep pen. For such a big flaw to appear, I bet the parents of the disciples won't be letting this go away just like that. The image of our Luo family in the Jade Mountain City will also greatly weaken, so I think you should just resign your position as an elder." Luo Kunshan's eyes tightened and he lightly replied, "When I cleared the grounds, I definitely did not find any traces of the furious Thunder Bull. There's bound to be accidents in the ghostly mountain range, so you can't just put all the blame on me." Luo Xiaoshan coldly roared in anger, "If we don't blame you, should we blame ourselves? You're still shirking responsibility at this time, are you even thinking of shouldering this? If it was my fault, I of course will be shouldering the responsibility. But we still don't know if this is my fault or not, so I'm not shouldering a single portion. You want me to resign my position as an elder? Stop dreaming. No one has the right to force me. Luo Jianshan, don't forget your current status. You are only an acting patriarch, so you don't have that power," said Luo Kunshan in an agitated manner. The word acting made Luo Jianshan's expression change, and the corner of his eyes unconsciously twitched. Enough arguing. No one wanted to see the furious Thunder Bull charge into the hunting grounds. The first thing we need to do is to get it to leave the hunting grounds, or else it might be too late. The words of second elder are right, we should quickly have the disciples leave the contest grounds. Luo Jianshan's eyes changed as he stood up and shouted in a majestic manner, "That won't do, the hunting contest was originally a game to eliminate the weak. This world is where only the strong survive, so this sudden change will be considered a more comprehensive testing for them. You're obviously not worried because your son's profound pupil 8th rank strength since it's enough for him to escape danger, but what about the others? Jianshan, you should look at the bigger picture for this matter. They are all the hopes of our Luo family and your son is there too. What if, humph?" Luo Jianshan gave a low humph before lightly saying, "Second elder, third elder, I'm worried too since my son is there. But you guys shouldn't forget our Luo family's rule, within the 3 days of the hunting contest, no one is allowed to interfere with it whatsoever. Even if a 10th rank demonic beast appears, we still cannot interfere. Unless you guys want to violate the clan rules. Violating the clan's rule is considered a big crime. And once that happens, Luo Jianshan will have something to hold above their heads, so by that time, who would dare compete with him for the patriarch's position?" The appearance of the furious Thunder Bull made Luo Jianshan want to chuckle to himself. The bull was the best catalyst for his plans. As for Luo Lin, he believes his son will definitely make a breakthrough to the profound pupil 9th rank with the help of the Xian stone. That amount of strength was fully enough to protect himself. Not to mention there's Luo Ming by his side, so there's no way the furious Thunder Bull can harm Luo Lin at all. As for the second and third elders' sons, they... Ha ha ha, a man of great ambitions can't be bothered with the trifles. Luo Tian has to die. The second elder and third elder's sons also need to die. Let's see what qualifications they'll have to fight with me then, ha ha ha. Luo Jianshan was laughing in his heart before saying to himself, even the heavens are helping me. The Luo family was now rotten to the bones. What? They've died. Those 2 pieces of trash, they can't even accomplish a simple task. Luo Lin said in disdain. It was clear he didn't even care about the deaths of Luo Qin and Wang Cheng. After a short while, Luo Lin then asked, "That piece of trash Luo Tian, have you guys found him yet?" A disciple of the Luo family immediately replied, responding to young sire, "We've found him. He's halfway up a small mountain to the south that's about 40 kilometers from here." And also, Luo Lin lightly asked, "Also what?" That Luo family disciple continued, "Miss Li Shuer is also with him." "With who?" Luo Lin's eyes changed as he roared out. "Together with Luo Tian, F***ck. You F***ing trash, you dare to make a move towards this daddy's woman? Today we're not going to hunt demonic beasts anymore, we're going to kill you first." Luo Lin's eyes started exuding killing intent. "Young sire, there's a very powerful demonic beast to the south. We, pack." Luo Lin slapped that disciple and then kicked him before cursing, "As if I'm scared of that mother ***er. Upon knowing that Li Shuer was together with Luo Tian, his anger had already reached unprecedented levels. Recalling back to the time in the back mountains when those two were all touchy-feely towards each other, he started cursing in his heart, "You cheap slut, watch how this daddy takes care of you." After hunting all afternoon yesterday and last night, his space plaque already had over 100 demonic beast heads. There were also a lot of people helping him kill those beasts right now, so the first place for this hunting contest will definitely be his. Furthermore, while fighting yesterday, he made a breakthrough and was already at the strength of a profound pupil 9th rank. This meant he had accomplished half his goal of entering the hunting contest now. The other half of his goals was to get rid of Luo Tian and then push Li Shuer down to get on top of her. Thinking of Li Shuer's seductive figure, Luo Lin couldn't help swallowing back down his saliva. His lips curved into a perverted and evil smile and said to himself, "This daddy will definitely give you a good time today." Immediately after, Luo Lin yelled in a low tone, "Luo Tian, you dog thing, watch how this daddy plays you to death. Move out." 8 Luo family disciples gathered behind Luo Lin before they rapidly dashed towards a southern direction. Not far away from this group, Luo Ming was following behind them through the gloomy forest while cautiously paying attention to his surroundings. Rumble, rumble, the loud noise resounded through the heavens while demonic beasts scattered in different directions. Luo Tian and company were keeping their distance from the furious Thunder Bull while taking advantage of the situation. A first-rank demonic beast was completely helpless in front of a fourth-rank demonic beast, so they could only run away with their lives on the line. This gave Luo Tian an ultimate opportunity to hunt. He didn't have to search all over for demonic beasts since they would run directly towards him while trying to get away. And these demonic beasts had no way of fighting back and were similar to fishes jumping onto the shore. Ding! Congratulations to player Luo Tian for killing a metal-skinned pig. You have gained 200 experience points, 20 profound energy. Big brother Luo Tian, there's another one here. Catch! Li Shuer waved her sword and flicked a demonic beast into the air, allowing it to land in front of Luo Tian. Luo Tian then followed through by smashing his fist down onto it. Break! The demonic beast died and the system would make an alert. Big brother Luo Tian, catch, catch, catch! Li Shuer kept sending demonic beasts over and Luo Tian flawlessly received them. He was very busy but happy at the same time because the speed he was progressing was just too awesome. The experience bar could be seen continuously increasing with the naked eye. After 2 hours of killing, he was only about 10% away from being a profound pupil 7th rank. This speed was 2F*ing fast. He was going to level up in less than half an hour. Luo Tian would toss the demonic beasts he had killed towards Feng Lei, who was drenched in blood. Fatty Lei, can you hurry it up? Don't waste so much of these demonic beasts. Feng Lei had just finished sucking dry the blood essence of a demonic beast and a faint red light shone on his bald head. On the back of his head were some vein lines that briefly flashed as well before disappearing. Feng Lei didn't notice any abnormality as he scratched his head. This one understands. Rumble, another round of intense footsteps was heard. Luo Tian's eyes narrowed and he yelled in reminder, pay attention to your distance, don't let it find us. I know. Li Shuer had a smile in her heart as she sweetly said to herself, Big brother Luo Tian is worried about me, Big brother Luo Tian is worried about me, he he. Luo Tian watched Li Shuer lightly smile before he mumbled to himself, what is this girl thinking about? I only told her to watch out, so is there a need to be that happy about it? But this girl is really attractive when she smiles. In a covered area, Luo Lin started grinding his teeth upon seeing this scene. He waved his right hand and viciously said, make the move. Chapter 25 Legendary Skill Charm. Chapter 25 Legendary Skill Charm. In another area where Zhou Hengguan was it. He was using his advantage in speed and kept on harassing the furious Thunder Bull, increasing the bull's already short temper. Its long horns were smashing around all over the place, causing a complete mess wherever it went by. With Zhou Hengguan's deliberate provocation, the furious Thunder Bull was quickly heading towards the direction where Luo Tian and company were at. Zhou Hengguan lightly landed on the branches of the thick trees before staring off into the distance with a sneer, exactly where Luo Tian was currently killing demonic beasts. He then said to himself in a cold tone, go and just die. Once you die, the Luo family's balance will be shattered and infighting will begin. We won't have to use a lot of time before our Zhou family can swallow your Luo family, and by that time, my Zhou family will be able to rule the entire Jade Mountain City. Ha ha ha, rumble, a storm-like wind swept past Zhou Hengguan, causing him to frown. Cold sweat appeared on his back before he quickly jumped away, landing at a safe distance. He then said to himself in fear, a fourth-rank demonic beast is truly too scary. The furious Thunder Bull was a powerful existence and was pretty much invincible amongst all the fourth-rank demonic beasts. It had tyrannical strength and a super strong defense, and its only weakness was that it was rather slow. Its slow speed was due to its body, which was like a small mountain. There was no way for it to become faster even if it wanted to. It was due to this point that Zhou Hengguan could piss it off so much. He used the speed behind a profound master and continuously led it towards the center of the hunting grounds. The Luo family disciples in the hunting grounds were like frightened birds that flew away in all different directions. But There was some that fled, but there were some that was rushing towards it. Did you hear that Luo Lin was going to make his move against Luo Tian? The location of Luo Tian is exactly where the furious Thunder Bull is. That is nevertheless an invincible 4th-rank demonic beast, isn't he afraid of death? Shit, that mother faster Luo Tian is a big piece of trash and he isn't afraid of the furious Thunder Bull, so why should we be scared? Let's go, we're going to watch a good show. You don't want to keep living. Of course I want to keep living, but if I can assist young Master Luo Lin in getting rid of that trash Luo Tian, one will definitely gain the Patriarch's special treatment. By that time, wouldn't becoming a core disciple be a drop in the bucket? It's been a long time already and we still haven't killed a single demonic beast. If we can help young Master Luo Lin, we'll definitely gain a lot of benefits. Go go go, let's all go and welcome the new young master. Once Luo Tian dies, Luo Lin will automatically become the Luo family's young master. If one can kiss up to the Luo family's young master, even if they cannot become a core disciple, they'll still gain some benefits out of it in the long run. Those disciples that didn't kill any demonic beasts were all thinking like this. The furious Thunder Bull was indeed a dangerous existence, but the temptation of being a Luo family's core disciple was much stronger. When there was one person, there would be a second, and then eventually be a crowd of them. And then, it became everyone as if they didn't care about their own lives and started moving towards the location where Luo Tian was at. The furious Thunder Bull was getting closer and the demonic beasts were running everywhere. Luo Tian was killing demonic beasts like crazy and his experience points were rising rapidly. He then anxiously said to himself, only a bit more, just a little bit more and I'll level up. The surrounding area was firmly under the grasp of his spiritual senses. What worried him the most was that the Luo family disciples were continuously increasing, and there was no doubt these people were all standing on Luo Lin's side. Apart from these people, there were even more that were coming and nearing the furious Thunder Bull. How come this originally gentle demonic beast that didn't even bother chasing him would suddenly become so irritable? And somehow, it has been continuously rushing towards his direction. This was definitely a deliberate act by someone. Someone that dares to mess with a 4th-rank demonic beast will certainly be not simple, so who could it be? Luo Tian didn't have time to ponder these questions. The only thing he could do now was to make a breakthrough. If he wanted to keep living, he had to make a breakthrough. This world followed the laws of the jungle, a world for only the strong. Wanting to continue living meant one had to be stronger than others. All conspiracies can be shattered with a single punch. Act now! Ordered Luo Lin, and those 8 originally in position immediately rushed out. Whoosh 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 8 people descended with swords pointing at Luo Tian and eyes filled with killing intent. Luo Tian's mouth sneered before smiling, Fatty Lei, you should retreat to the side first. Feng Lei swept his eyes past the 8 of them and showed a goofy grin, boss, I still have a few demonic beasts here that I haven't had time to cut off their heads. You busy yourself with your stuff and I'll take care of my stuff. He was very calm and didn't feel any pressure at all. After saying that, he started busying himself with his own task. Li Shue'er's figure flashed and immediately blocked in front of Luo Tian. She pointed her sword at a person and shouted, I want to see which one of you dares to harm my big brother Luo Tian. Li Shue'er stared in anger while putting on an air that told everyone whoever dared to mess with Luo Tian, this lady will fight with her life on the line. These 8 were all at the profound pupil 6th rank. The strength of all of them striking at the same time was very powerful. It was simply too easy to deal with another person at the same profound pupil 6th rank. When at the same level, there was no chance of winning when it was 1 versus 8. But Luo Tian's expression was very calm while his mouth formed a smug smile. Girl, move aside and I'll take care of this matter myself. No big brother Luo Tian, they all have the strength at the profound pupil 6th rank. You are alone while there's 8 of them, so there's no way I'm going to let them harm you. Li Shue'er didn't move away while her face became even more serious. Li Shue'er's actions made Luo Lin, who was still in hiding, curse in his heart, you cheap slut. Because of Li Shui's unique status, the 8 didn't make any moves while they awaited further commands from Luo Lin. Luo Lin stepped out and within a blink of an eye, had appeared in front of Li Shui and gently said, "Little sister Shui, why are you together with this piece of trash? You're the trash. My big brother Luo Tian isn't trash." Li Shui glared at him before solemnly saying, "Luo Lin, you're the one I despise the most, so please don't keep calling me little sister Shui." Luo Lin's eyes changed while he lightly clenched his teeth. "Little sister Shui, you should move aside. I told you to not call me little sister Shui, I'm not your little sister. Also I'm not moving aside, there's no way I'm going to allow you to bully my big brother Luo Tian." Li Shui was filled with righteousness and didn't back away. Luo Tian was secretly moved by her continuous support. Since the ancient times, there were only heroes saving beauties and not beauties saving the heroes. Luo Tian was rather amused and pleased with this in his heart. Luo Lin's face started to darken as a burning fire of rage rose to his head. He then cursed out, "You cheap slut, get the F***ck away for this daddy." In an instant, Luo Lin suddenly made a move. A slap went straight for Li Shui's face. Shock appeared on Li Shui's face as she never imagined Luo Lin would suddenly strike, thus she didn't have time to respond. She wasn't prepared, but Luo Tian had prepared early on. The moment Luo Lin made his move, Luo Tian also moved and threw out a punch to meet it. Pack! The power of a palm and the power of a fist collided together. Luo Tian's arm felt like it was going to fall off as he never imagined Luo Lin had already broken through to the next level. Whether it was strength or speed, a profound pupil 6th rank could not compare to someone at the profound pupil 9th rank at all. Luo Tian's eyes darkened as he exploded backwards while feeling intense pain in his arm. Sounds of cheers arose from the surrounding. "Young Master Luo Lin is so powerful. That piece of trash Luo Tian is not his opponent at all. Calling himself the Luo family's young master, he can't even receive a simple palm strike of young Master Luo Lin. Just go ahead and die already." More and more Luo family disciples appeared in the gathering. A mere palm strike forced Luo Tian backwards, causing Luo Lin to be in the middle of the limelight. This feeling he was experiencing was simply too awesome. Luo Lin stood in place and made a contemptuous laugh, "A piece of trash like you wants to fight with me? You're simply courting death." As he was saying this, his hands had already grabbed onto the momentarily confused Li Shui. He then smiled evilly, "Little beauty, this daddy will love you tenderly tonight." Ha ha ha, he gently caressed Li Shui's snow-white cheeks, causing her whole body to tremble and her face to pale. Her strength at the profound pupil 7th rank was completely suppressed by Luo Lin's profound pupil 9th rank strength. Fear appeared on Li Shui's expression. Luo Tian's rage exploded as he clenched his fists. "Luo Lin, you're courting death." "I'm courting death." Ha ha ha, Luo Lin started laughing out loud into the air but then suddenly stopped. An expression of interest then appeared on his face. "Listen up Luo family disciples, if a punch lands on Luo Tian, you'll gain a single head of a demonic beast. Slash him once and you gain 2, stab him once and you will gain 3. Everyone that participates will automatically gain a head of a demonic beast to become a core disciple of the Luo family." As his voice faded, the gathered crowd started boiling in excitement. Greed was seen in everyone's eyes as they stared at Luo Tian in excitement. They all then started rushing forward to surround Luo Tian. This was a perilous situation. Luo Lin pointed at Luo Tian and laughed, "You don't have anyone to back you up and you don't have the strength when necessary. What qualifications do you have to fight with me? What are you going to take out to fight with me?" Ha ha ha, no matter how powerful Berserk was, there's no way he could deal with this many people. Not to mention there was still Luo Lin present who was at the profound pupil 9th rank. At this moment, Luo Tian had entered a death trap. Rumble, the furious thunder bull knocked over a large tree. It then looked out the crowd of people gathered here before roaring out hysterically. The furious thunder bull was like an angry King Kong as white mist came out of its nostrils. An aura of savageness exuded off its body, making it look like a peerless existence. In front was a furious thunder bull, and behind were Luolin and a crowd of disciples. No matter which angle one viewed this, it all led to Luo Tian's death. Luo Tian was quite annoyed when a green-eyed tiger running away happened to dash past him. Luo Tian viciously smashed down onto the demonic beast's head. Ding! Congratulations to player Luo Tian for killing a green-eyed tiger. You have gained 200 experience points, 20 profound energy, ding! Congratulations to player Luo Tian for leveling up. Your current level is at the profound pupil 7th rank. Ding! Congratulations to player Luo Tian for leveling up and gaining the reward for reaching the profound pupil 7th rank, a support martial skill, Magic Charm. What? Magic Charm, a spell used by wizards in the game The Legend of Mir. Holy shit! Luo Tian's blood started boiling up like crazy.